The data from Carlos Sainz's tests with Williams have finally been released, and they could completely transform the 2025 season. Could this be the turning point the team has been eagerly awaiting? Sainz's performance in Barcelona has sparked intense reactions throughout the paddock, and the numbers achieved are impressive. But before we dive into the details, take a moment to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single detail about how these tests could redefine Williams' strategy and the future impact of the partnership between Sainz and Alex Albon. During the evaluation session at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, Carlos Sainz experienced far more than just an ordinary day of laps. It was a crucial moment to align expectations between the team and their new driver. With high hopes riding on his debut, Sainz took the wheel of Williams' 2023 car to familiarize himself with the setup processes, gather important data, and provide vital technical feedback to the engineers. According to behind-the-scenes information, the driver wasted no time in demonstrating his commitment. As soon as he entered the garage, his focus and attention to detail became evident. The tests began in the morning under clear skies and ideal track conditions. The engineers had prepared a series of meticulous evaluations to check the car's balance, tire performance, and stability in the corners. For Sainz, this was an opportunity not only to adapt to the new vehicle, but also to test the team's ability to respond immediately to his feedback. In the first phase, which was focused on race simulations, Sainz reported that the car was performing much better than expected, especially in high-speed corners, a historically problematic area for Williams. He highlighted that the third corner, one of the most challenging sections of the circuit, demonstrated superior stability compared to the vehicles he had previously driven. The combination of enhanced aerodynamic balance and a reduction in the car's overall weight was noticeable from the very first moment. However, the driver also noted that traction out of slower corners, such as the 10th and the 13th, still needs to be adjusted. After the morning session, around noon, Sainz met with team principal James Vowles, technical director Dave Worrell, and other race engineers to analyze the collected data. His detailed feedback impressed everyone. The driver described in depth how the car reacted to brake modulation in the corners and how tire wear developed over a sequence of 10 laps. His observations were accompanied by suggestions for improving critical aspects, such as front-end grip and tire wear management. In the afternoon session, Sainz focused on running qualifying-style laps, pushing the car to its limit. During this session, the engineers closely monitored the telemetry while the driver recorded consistent lap times, an indication of his rapid adaptation to the vehicle's characteristics. Unofficial reports suggest that Sainz's times were competitive with those of drivers who, in the previous season, were averaging midfield performance. In addition to the lap times, his ability to explore the potential of the different tire compounds, testing the hard, medium, and soft options, provided valuable data on how the FW47 might behave under various conditions during race weekends. One of the highlights of the test was seeing just how integrated Sainz already feels within the Williams environment. In an interview, James Vowles emphasized that the driver's mindset is fully aligned with the team's long-term vision, stating, "He's not here just to drive. He already acts as a catalyst for innovation within the team." The engineers also praised his collaborative spirit, noting Sainz's seamless integration with both the technical department and the strategic area. Furthermore, the interaction between Sainz and Alex Albon is already showing promising signs. The two spent a great deal of time together off the track, exchanging ideas and discussing strategy, a factor that the team's management views as a significant differentiator. However, not everything was perfect during the test. The driver pointed out that Williams still needs to resolve some aerodynamic inconsistencies that arose during rapid wind variations. Specifically, he observed understeer issues in long, sweeping corners when crosswinds intensified. The engineers are already aware of this issue and are working on solutions that could be implemented before the official pre-season tests in Bahrain. Even with these challenges, the mood within the team is extremely optimistic. The innovations aimed at reducing weight and improving aerodynamic efficiency are being regarded as revolutionary by those closely following the sector. In fact, a Spanish news outlet, Marca, highlighted that Williams is entering this season in a much better position than last year, primarily benefiting from the lessons learned from the issues with the FW46. To conclude, the tests ended with an extended endurance simulation that put both the car and the driver to the test under conditions similar to a race. Sainz reported that throughout this final stage, performance remained stable, with lap times only dropping slightly as the fuel load diminished. This final segment indicates that Williams' new car could be considerably more reliable and balanced in 2025 compared to its predecessor. Shortly after the tests, during a brief interview with the press, Sainz expressed cautious optimism. "It's still early, but I already feel at home here. The car has enormous potential. There is still work to be done, especially in terms of race pace. But I'm confident in the direction we're taking. The entire Williams team is hungry for results, and that energy is contagious." The road ahead for Carlos Sainz and Williams promises to be both challenging and exciting. The tests in Barcelona offer us a crucial glimpse of what the future performance of the FW47 might be. After years of struggling at the back of the grid, the team now breathes a new air of optimism. Williams is determined to capitalize on this momentum, and Sainz's contribution to the 2025 campaign is fundamental. His integration has already renewed the hopes of fans and experts alike. In conclusion, the tests in Barcelona were designed to push both the car and the driver to their limits, allowing the team to collect essential data for the vehicle's development during the preseason. For Carlos Sainz, it was much more than just completing a few fast laps. It was an opportunity to experience firsthand Williams' effort to solve last season's main challenge, excess weight. Throughout 2024, the FW46 operated with at least 15 kilos above the minimum limit, costing approximately 0.3 seconds per lap. In a sport where even hundredths of a second are decisive, those extra kilos severely compromise the team's competitiveness. However, with the FW47, Williams appears to have overcome this obstacle. Early reports indicate that the new car is lighter, has improved aerodynamic balance, and is much more agile. Sainz confirmed many of these improvements, emphasizing the vehicle's stability in high-speed sections, especially in the third corner of Barcelona, an area that historically exposed deficiencies in balance and grip. Even while praising the new stability, the driver noted that traction out of slower corners, such as the 10th and the 13th, still requires adjustment. This level of detail is helping the team fine-tune the setup as they prepare for the official pre-season tests in Bahrain. And what about you? What do you predict for Carlos Sainz and Williams in 2025? Will this be the season in which they manage to leave the back of the grid and establish themselves as a competitive force? Will Sainz's leadership and technical expertise be decisive? Share your opinions and predictions in the comment. We really want to know what you think. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications to stay up to date with all the latest Formula One news and analyses. We will continue to closely follow Williams' evolution as they prepare for the challenges ahead. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.